Welcome to our Theta Healing Circle. Always a good time to take some deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out either through the nose or through the mouth, just letting go of all thoughts, and especially if it's thoughts of what you should be doing or thoughts about the past or the future, just breathe it out and let it all go. Few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, you can do a few breaths breathing out through the nose and notice how that feels. Maybe a few breaths breathing out through the mouth, noticing how that feels. Maybe even sighing out whatever may be on your mind, whatever you like to let go of. Even if you don't know what's meant to come out, what wants to be released. And then just start breathing into your belly with the inhalation. Push the belly out. The exhalation through the nose, draw the belly in towards the spine. Just a few deep belly breaths, bringing fresh energy, life force, prana into your core, into your whole being. You can also place your hands at your belly to really feel how it's expanding with the inhalation, how it's going in towards the spine with the exhalation. And return to your regular breath and notice if your mind is already a little calmer, a little more centered, less busy. A nice mudra to practice is the lotus mudra. So sometimes we think so much about what keeps us stuck or what's limiting us. So the lotus mudra is a really nice mudra to possibly get in touch with the muddiness of our mind or our life, and then we can open up into the light and really allow that light in. So whatever that is, that muddiness, it could be judgment, self-judgment, judging others, repeated negative thoughts, whatever it may be, feeling stuck in a certain situation, whatever muddiness you have going on in your life, you can basically release with this mudra. So you can place your hands at your heart, and then you can bring your fingers down, basically diving into this muddiness, and then opening up this mudra. So opening up all fingers except the base, the edges of your thumbs stay together, and the edges of your little fingers stay together. So you can imagine being this lotus that's coming into the light. So it's both allowing the light in, maybe new possibilities, new opportunities, maybe a different light that you can see a certain situation in. And maybe you're shining out that light into the world too. And you can choose with every inhalation, you could bring your fingers down. And with the exhalation, you can open up and come into that light. Or you could exhale as you bring your fingers down. And inhale that light as you open up. I leave that up to you, however you like to relate to this lotus mudra and to your own being in your own life. For me, it feels natural to inhale as I go down And exhale as I shine this light out. But if you want to focus on receiving that light, maybe that's the inhalation and the exhalation is going down. Just a few motions like that, a few deep breaths, connecting with whatever you're ready to let go of. And for the most benefits, a mudra is usually practiced for at least 5 minutes. Just practice it 2 more times at your own slow, mindful pace. And then you could place your hands at your heart and just feel that the light is in your heart and these new possibilities are in your heart now. No more mud, no more muddiness or stuck energies that need to keep you stuck or limited in any way. And with that light, we can also feel that gratitude. So every moment, every situation has a positive aspect. And if we can focus on gratitude for everything, the energy of the situation just naturally shifts into something positive, or at least manageable, rather than feeling overwhelmed or limited, restricted. And you can relax your hands down. I usually have my palms up to receive fresh healing energy. Just close your eyes. Ideally, your shoulders are rolled back, so you could rotate your shoulders a few times, letting go of any tension, any stress from your neck, your shoulders. And then center yourself in your heart, breathing into your heart chakra, allowing your heart to be open, filled with that love and light, new possibilities, a new light to see everything in, through, with. From your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of Mother Earth. Breathe this healing earth energy in through your body, through your feet, all areas of your feet, bringing that light in. Ankles, shins, calves, knees, washing away all limitations, all stuck energies. Draw the energy into your quads, your thighs, hamstrings, glutes, groins, sacrum. And allow this healing energy to balance and open your root chakra, your first energy center at the base of your spine. Color is red. You can see or imagine, envision the color red as your root chakra is getting balanced and opened. It's related to feeling at home in your body, at home on this earth. grounded, stable, no matter where you are, whether you're traveling, you're at work, you're at home. When that root chakra is balanced, it's easier to feel stable, grounded, abundant, also prosperous. Then draw the energy into your second chakra. The color is orange. It's all about flowing through changes with ease, grace, maybe even joy rather than resistance. Creativity, expressing creativity rather than keeping it stuck in you. Balanced sexuality. Allow your second chakra to be balanced and open. And draw the energy into your solar plexus, just above the navel, your power center. Feeling empowered from this place of inner peace. Maybe feeling gratitude in that empowerment. Digesting foods, beverages, life situations with ease, grace, clarity. So allow your solar plexus to be balanced and open. Then draw the energy into your heart chakra. Color is green. Allow your heart to be open, filled with gratitude, unconditional love, compassion, forgiveness for yourself and others. And breathe the energy into your throat chakra. The color is blue. Expressing your truth, hearing others, really listening to what they are saying, understanding what they are expressing. Allow your throat chakra to be balanced and open. And draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Color is indigo. Trusting your intuition and acting on that inner wisdom, knowing that it always guides you in the right direction. Allow your third eye to be open. And draw the energy to your crown chakra at the top of the head. Your connection with the divine, the creator of all that is. Color is violet. Allow your crown chakra to be open so you can feel your connection even more than you usually do. All of your chakras are balanced and open. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra, out of the top of the head into the universe. You see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you'll see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Go through it and beyond the laws, into the space of limitless opportunities and possibilities. When you go higher, you'll see a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go through it and go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Step through this window and see and feel that you're surrounded by unconditional love and light. It's no more sense of separation. You're one with the Creator, one with creation, one with all that is. We call this the seventh plane of existence. And just being in the seventh plane energy is so healing for the body, mind, the whole being. And that complete oneness with all that is. So just stay in this energy of love and light. Keep your eyes closed. And we're going to go into releasing limiting subconscious beliefs and emotions, replacing them with positive feelings, positive beliefs, and everything's going to shift on the history, core, genetic, and soul level through all time, all space, all languages that you've ever spoken. With everything that we'll do, I'll ask you for permission, and if you say yes, that's when the energy is going to shift. If something doesn't resonate with you, you can just be silent. Would you like to fully open up to gratitude and trust that it's possible for you to be grateful at all times? Would you like to release the belief that you need to hold on to some resistance to avoid surrendering and to be in charge, in control? Can we release all need for control that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective? So the Creator's perspective on when to be in control and when to surrender and just totally trust the flow. Can we release all, even subconscious, fear of surrendering, fear of letting go of control that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective? Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of surrender with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? And Yogananda is this beautiful suggestion for a positive way of life, and he says, I will reason, I will, I will act, but guide thou, God, Creator, my reason, will, and activity in the right way. So would you like to know how to fully show up in life and have your third eye, your crown chakra so open that you'll be fully guided by the Creator? Can we release the fear of receiving guidance that you don't like, receiving guidance that will mislead you and that will get you into painful situations? You are the people. So to know how to fully connect to the Creator, to the purest source, so that the guidance that will come is always going to be from a place of love and kindness. So to know how to practice loving kindness within yourself for your own body, mind, spirit, and soul, your own life, and also towards other people and animals and plants. Can we release the fear of being disrespected when you're loving, caring, and kind to others, and taken for granted and taken advantage of? So like to know what it feels like to be respected when you are kind and caring towards others, and trust that it's possible, you're worthy of it, and you deserve it. So like to release all attachment to the solutions that you think you have, you know, that you're used to, all attachment that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective. And can we release the fear of letting go of attachments, letting go of what you think you know, what you have known? Can we release all of those fears that no longer serve you? Like to know how to detach with the total knowing that the Creator will take care of you and guide you. And would you like to know how to still have your solar plexus strong, balanced, your power center, how to still feel empowered when you let go of control and when you detach. And also how to still have your root chakra balanced. How to still feel grounded and stable when you surrender and let go. Let you release all must, have to, shoulds, obligations, contracts, vows that restrict you, that limit you, and that no longer serve you, and that are unnecessary from Creator's perspective. When we release something, we pretty much always go into that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective, because some of it may still serve you. To learn a lesson, to grow, to help yourself or others in some ways. But what no longer serves us can just be sent into the light and doesn't need to take up space in our being anymore and in our life anymore. So with that, can we release all stuck energies, rigid energies, limiting energies from your body, mind, spirit, and soul, your aura field, your life that no longer serve you. Let's send all of that into Creator's light. Let you know who you are without these limiting energies, how to live without them, and trust that you're whole and complete without them. And with that same idea, sometimes we take on soul fragments from different places, different beings, people, animals, and then it gets confusing. Like we think, well, is this my thought? Is this somebody else's thought or feeling, emotion? And it just takes space up in us and it doesn't really serve us. So let's send all the soul fragments that we've taken on from others. Let's wash, cleanse, and return them to them so they can feel whole and complete in their own being, and we no longer need to carry those energies in us. And let's wash, cleanse, and return those soul fragments that we've lost or given away. Let's bring them back to us in a cleansed, purified way. And that happens sometimes when we care deeply about someone. We want to help them so much, and we give pieces of our soul away to that person or animal. But then we may feel lost, or a part of us is missing, and it literally is. So nice to just cleanse it and return it to us so we can feel whole and complete again. So would you like to know how to feel whole and complete in your own being and trust that it's possible and you deserve it? Can we release the belief that you'll always feel limited, stuck, and something will always go wrong in your life? And can we release the belief that it's normal in this dimension that some things will go wrong? Can we release that expectation that something bad will happen or something will go wrong? Because then you're basically co-creating that that will happen. So to trust that everything can be smooth in your life, and you can still learn, you can still grow in your highest and best ways from Creator's perspective. So to fully open up to new ways of being, new ways of doing, new ways of learning that are now in your highest and best interest from Creator's perspective. So to release the belief that you have to do things the way that your ancestors did, or that your ancestors expect you to do things. So to trust that you're free from all expectations, including your own. Can you show your nervous system how to relax so that you can sleep restfully, peacefully throughout the night? And would you like to know how to limit physical, mental, emotional stimulation when you get ready to relax and get ready to go to bed at night, so that again you can rest, you can sleep more deeply? And that could even be spices, in your food. Of course, reduce caffeine or limit caffeine in the afternoon, evenings. But even spices, might even be garlic or something like that. So to know how to eat and drink in your highest and best ways from Creator's perspective. Yeah, sometimes there can even be sea salt that gets your heart rate up. You think it's sea salt, so it should be healthy, but it might still get your heart rate up, and maybe it's preventing you from falling asleep or sleeping through the night. Electronics. Can you align your truth about a healthy lifestyle and healthy lifestyle choices with Creator's truth? Like to release the belief that there's no time or space or energy for creativity. It's like to know when and how to express creativity, to feel creative, to express creativity, and feel safe expressing it. It's like to release the belief that free expression and creativity will always be limited, whether it's because of finances, because of time restriction or whatever it may, or judgments. Would you like to be open to all resources that are beneficial to you from Creator's perspective? Can you release the feeling of feeling exhausted, depleted, possibly overwhelmed, tired, drained? Can we show your whole being how to feel balanced, how to feel naturally energized throughout the day and refueled in your highest and best ways? So like to know what it feels like and how to sleep peacefully throughout the whole night and trust that it's possible for you. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of restfulness with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? I would like to know how to digest everything that you take in your highest and best way, so you no longer need to fear that feeling of feeling drained, overwhelmed, or fatigue in any way. Like to know how to live without fatigue that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of solutions with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? So like to release the belief that you have to come up with your own solutions and release all resistance for help and support. So to know how to allow help and support in, how to allow resources in that are in your highest and best interest from Creator's perspective. And can we just show your whole being what it feels like to have your life be smooth and abundant and graceful and joyful in the short term and also in the long run? Can we release the belief that you need to block the flow somehow to prove that you can come up with your own solutions? And would you like to trust that you no longer need to prove anything to anyone, not to yourself, to other people, to the Creator, to your ancestors. Trust that you're whole and complete just the way you are. Like to know who you are without resistance and trust that you're whole and complete without it. And can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of gratitude, being grateful and feeling grateful with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? Let's integrate all the shifts into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level through all time, all space, all languages that you've ever spoken. Is that okay? So like to know how to move forward with gratitude, clarity, abundance, and restful sleep. Take a few deep breaths, breathing in whatever else you need, breathing out whatever else you like to release at this time. Always let it go with gratitude. Just notice how you feel. Slowly start deepening your breath. Bring some gentle movement into your fingers and toes. I like to rotate my wrists and ankles. You could reach your arms up, and feeling this beautiful expansion. And slowly come back to the space. And whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just keep breathing with gratitude, and there really is something positive in every moment, in every situation. And when we focus on that gratitude, so much can happen. New doors can open, new resources can come in. So everything is just positive, rather than being in negativity and feeling stuck. So let's just continue to focus on peace and love and light and new solutions given to us by the Creator when we keep our heart, mind, and soul totally open to that. Create a peaceful, beautiful rest of this day and week, and let us know what else is helpful. Feel free to share it with your friends, and you can tap into the recording anytime when you need a little boost of upliftment and peace. Namaste.